Hey, thanks for joining us. We're back out here at our wilderness spot. We're decided to come out and spend the day. The hazelnuts are in season, so we're going to try to grab them before the squirrels do. Also, as you can probably see by the way I'm dressed, we took an unconventional way of getting here and had some struggles getting the bike out hidden in the woods. Here's a little clip on how we got here.
Can you get up a little bit to get off the seat? Oh, you're really jammed. Well, that's weird, huh? Maybe we can do that with yours.
So just as we were pulling in, a gentleman in a pickup truck pulled over, and he mentioned that there's been a lot of bear sightings in the area lately. So we're just going to try to make I guess a bit more noise than usual, just to make sure we keep them away from us. Should be fine. There aren't any apple trees in this general area as far as I know, so just gonna make our way through, make some noise. They want to stay away from us as much as we want to stay from them, but keep our wits about us and we'll be fine. The trail seems generally clean with regards to blowdowns. A few new ones here and there, but for the most part it's clear path. Oh, looks like it may clog up a bit over there, but nothing major. Usually I want to stay quiet and try to see the deer, but they've seen bears. It looks like our coming through the winter has packed down the trail pretty good. Yeah. Like it's staying fairly worn.
Maybe it's being used by bears now.
Yeah, it could be. Huh. You must have left after dark last time. Funny how memory is. I don't remember leaving a tarp out here. Well, we're going to take it down and sit back and relax. So here's our ring for our hot tent. Got all the pegs pre-staked out, which I learned the hard way last winter on another project. You have to do that when the ground's not frozen. Makes sense, right? So here's where we used to have our super shelter, and we had our fire pit here. Now because we're using the hot tent quite a bit, the fire pit here is going to be a bit too close. So we're going to be migrating that. Maybe moving it somewhere around this area here. We're out back here. Looks to be pretty good. A lot of dead trees in the area, so the reason why I have to think it through, because I really want to build that semi-permanent shelter. So I'm thinking this might be our spot. The tops of most of the trees here appear to be green. So there's a dead one there. That's an issue. Not good. But it's really tough. It's really tough to find a spot where you don't have them. So I might move the fire pit back here and build up a semi-permanent shelter. I already got some logs that we've been starting to put aside to build our sidewalls, back and sidewalls. We might make it an open front so we can make it a super shelter on the front. Still debating. Alright, so we're gonna head down and check out our spring, see if it's still flowing nicely. We're also gonna look at what we're gonna do to improve the spring this fall as well. Last fall I noticed a whole bunch of hazelnut trees down there, so we're gonna go check them out and see if there's any kind of crop available for us. There are some where we came in, but there's only a few trees. Down there's a whole bunch, so hopefully with any luck we're gonna have ourselves a nice little crop out there. Before we head down, we just checked out our little center post area here for where we keep our hot tent, and it looks like we have an ant's nest. An ant colony has moved in, but we don't want that because it gets fairly hot in that hot tent, and as it thaws when we're in there for a night or two, we don't want these guys to come back up to life, so we're gonna move these rocks out of the way. Hopefully this will make them move out. I hope it does.
They're moving out, but are they going to move away?
Maybe we'll get somewhere around this area here. Oh yeah, yep, she's still flowing. Nice and clean. Look at that, folks. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. Ooh, that water's nice and cold. You can see here it's all open air. There could be a lot of small rodents or animals out here with their droppings and causing bacteria. And over here, seems to be a good spot. It doesn't seem to be flowing, but there's water there. And so if I dig out here, the water will be coming directly from underground. That should filter the water and make it nice and clean. So we're gonna try to build up another spring over here. We can still use that water over there if we boil the water, and or if we have tablets. But over here, we should be able to have nice clean water without even having to worry about it all year round. So right next to our spring, see all this these short leafy trees, quite a bundle. I believe these are hazelnut. So we're gonna go inspect and see if we can find any. None. That sucks. Well, that was really, really disappointing. Another disappointing failure. I really thought we were gonna get a nice haul of hazelnuts out of there. I must have misidentified, or the squirrels have already gotten them all. Well, still never a bad day to be out here. I know we can still get some.
Oh yeah, we saw a bunch when we came in.
Hey, it's time for supper. It's been a really hot day. We had brought some water with us, but we're all out, so we want to make sure we have some for the trip home. Sandra got this in the spring, the Sawyer Mini. Really neat little system. Basically, you just fill this up, and then you twist it on. And the trick to this one, it took a few times to figure it out. There's a seal here, a little white seal. If you twist it on too tight, you're going to get some leakage here at the base, which can drip into your water bottle, so it kind of defeats the purpose. So you just twist it on a little bit till it feels a little bit snug. That's it. And you just, once you have your water in it, of course, and then you just roll it up, and you can pour it into another bottle, or you can drink straight out of it. But either way, it's a really neat system. I'm a big fan of it. It's really cool. It's the the Sawyer Mini. Just put it on. Just a couple of easy turns. That should be good. I'm going a little bit at an angle here. Makes it a little bit more difficult, but just in case you put it on too tightly, you don't want it dripping into your water bottle with unfiltered water. But as we can see right now, it's doing a great job. Oh. Still, and that's only 2 times. I mean, another 2 more times, and it doesn't take a long time. We'll get that nice and filled up. Ooh, ice cold. Well, positive sign. The bikes are still here. Question is, can we get them out of here? The center's got a Honda CRF250L. I've got a Kawasaki KLX250. So, small bore bikes, but a lot of fun. So here's our next batch. Look at that. It's the same kind of tree. It has to be that the squirrels got everything off those, or they didn't get any seeds, which would be unusual.
Right next to you.
So we're going to collect some of these, and we'll get back to you with our haul.
Right in here.
Ooh, good eye. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's a hazelnut.
I usually want them to turn almost like a yellowish brown. That's when they're usually ripe. So basically you can pick them a little bit early because it's hard to time them right so that the squirrels don't get them. And then you can put them, I think, in a burlap sack or a paper bag and leave it there for a couple of weeks, and then they should brown and they should turn a bit brownish, and then they'll be ready to go. So we got both bikes out. We got some hazelnuts, and we had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not really a bushcraft video, but it's just a day out in the woods. So hope you guys enjoy. Please stay tuned. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a great little video. We're going camping on an island on the Atlantic Ocean. It should be fun. It's going to be a great time.